Okay, so we're doing Honey Connect training. So I'm going to try and go through all the modules tonight. And at the end of this event, or actually of the training, I'm going to share very, very important and a massive and insane incentive. And the MEX team was so willing to assist me with this incentive. It's fully pocketed and paid by them to do this for us. And you will see it's going to be so, 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 so big and so huge. I feel like we can at least get 1,500 people in the period we run the incentive. So please go out and just sell it. You all are such great sellers, so just sell it. Don't have to tell you, you're great sellers. So the first part we're doing tonight is, I love Arminda's, 5-finger points that she brought up for us, the 5 steps. I'm always going to use it in my training. Thank you, Arminda, for this. And it's very easy. If you can just remember the 5 points: RICA, port, insert SIM, APN settings, and then to download your Honey Connect app. If you've got this all figured out, the 5 fingers, that's the way to actually go forward and train your teams. Okay, so I've just added something because I've realized, as I spoke to a lot of consultants, when we do the polls on the Honey Connect groups, I've actually seen that people are replying to the polls that they don't even know how to use the web portal, and they haven't had any training. So I actually personally contacted each one of them, and some of them I understand has no. Some will always have different issues why they can't connect. And I know the challenges that you as team leaders always go through. And one of the challenges you might be facing is that a consultant, they'd only have like WhatsApp data bundles. So why not just get the people to go on Honey Connect? That's another selling point. You don't have data bundles. You only have a WhatsApp data bundle. Honey Connect, we don't offer WhatsApp data bundles, and the reason for it is it's very limited. At Honey, we want people to be able to access your portal, your websites, the Honey websites, Facebook. We want them to access everything. If we limit bundles to WhatsApp, we're not going to get the full potential out of our sales consultants to do the sales consultant work. So the first thing I want to say is, please teach your sales consultants again. Go on and start your training this year with how to log into your web portal. Okay. The qualifications criteria states that if a sales consultants join Honey, they have to have a smartphone and they have to have data to work on the internet. Because you can make sales via WhatsApp, but without internet, you can't access our website, our portal, and the RICA, and of course, the payment portal. So again, go out for those ones and assist those ones that is new in your team, or maybe have been in your team for a very, very long time, to teach them how to use the portal. It's just a few screens that you have to do, screen captures that you have to do. And the steps that you have to follow is easy as this. You click on the link for the Honey portal. You can even just go onto Google and you can search Honey portal. And we will be the first option at the top. We are so famous, we've got enough people logging in that we are right at the top. It isn't very hard to find that link. So you'll save the browser as a shortcut on your home screen, the same way you as a leader and elite entrepreneur saves your Honey ordering app, a shortcut on your home screen, the same way that you might create a shortcut for your Honey website. You're going to do exactly the same and teach your consultant how to make a screen or how to save the browser as a shortcut on their phone's home screens. This way they can always access it without having to search for the browser. So I've created this little short video. Hope it plays now. I hope you can hear the sound. Let me just find that. Share sound. Okay. So here's a short video I created just to teach your consultant, which I will be sharing. Teach your consultant just how easy it is to create a shortcut. Add a shortcut for your Honey portal on your phone home screen or on your device for easy access. If you are on an Android device, use Google Chrome. If you are on an Apple device, use Safari. It is as easy as clicking on Chrome, click New tab, search Honey portal, click on Honey login and register, enter your sales consultant customer number,
And your password as a sales consultant will be your ID number or passport number. If you are an elite entrepreneur or a team leader, you will enter your own personalized password that you have created. You click on Remember Me so that it's always easy for you to have access again in your portal. And you click on Sign In. Once you have signed in, you're going to create a nice shortcut for your home screen. First, you're going to click on the three little dots on the right hand side. Then you're going to find Add to Home Screen. Then you will be able to add a shortcut on your home screen. I will suggest to use and make it an easy name to remember. I will call mine Honey Portal. And once I log out all my screens, you will see that the Honey Portal shortcut has been created on my device. Now it's always easy for you to do a RICA, because all you need to do is just find the icon, click on it, it logs you in, your password will come up immediately, and you will be able to continue and log into your portal and do your RICA. As easy as that.
Okay, so I feel like that was quite easy. I know you as team leaders have done this a million times with your teams, but I feel like if you're a consultant joining tonight for the first time, it might just be easy for you to see how easy it is to have access to your RICA without having to go and Google and search for things in your life. Although we know Dr. Google is our favorite friend, we like to search anything on Google if it comes to a question we have in our minds, but this is as easy as creating a shortcut on your portal. On your home screen. This is also, if you are looking at putting out an elite entrepreneur, this is a must-have. So this is already a training that you put in place with your sales consultant, so that one day when they have to install the Honey ordering app or anything like that, it will be very easy for them to go and create a shortcut for those devices. For those apps. Okay. So we all know the first step, the first finger is RICA your client. So let's start with the first set of slides. Okay, very easy again. Screenshots is made for you. Once you log into your portal, you'll see the RICA tab. Very clear, RICA. So you sign into your web portal, click on the RICA tab, and your home screen will display your customer number. Please remember, this is part of training that you have to do with your consultants. Your customer number needs to display here at the top. If you're logged into the incorrect customer number, or that you maybe log into a friend's customer or sales consultant or team leader's account, if you have the incorrect customer number there, the serial number will not link to your earnings. So make sure that your welcome DUT067, that's your personalized sales consultant customer number. It's as easy as doing step 1, 2, and 3, guys. Really, really easy. You don't even have to upload documents or anything to do our RICA, because we already have your information saved on the server. We don't ask you to upload any documents. So you'll enter, the first thing is you'll enter the serial number of your SIM card. You'll know the serial number is the code that you get under your barcode on your SIM card. Okay, so you're just going to follow the steps. It says your SIM details, personal details, and submission of confirmation. The personal details tab is just where you enter your name, your surname, if you're a South African ID or you have a foreign passport, your address, your current phone number, and you just say submit. After submitting that, we don't even ask you anything else. Nothing else that we ask you. It will give you a success response once you have done and completed all those 3 steps. This can take you 20 seconds. If you do it, it takes you 20 seconds when you have the information in front of you. Just always remember, you as a consultant, it's your responsibility to ensure that the person's information that you are entering is valid and correct. It is your legal agreement with that person. So if you're doing a RICA of a person, it will be beneficial if you can have the information in front of you, like their ID, passport, even if they have a picture on their phone, and a proof of address. but I am sure that you guys are doing it as honest as you can, and perhaps it's your neighbor and you know exactly where your neighbor lives, so they don't have to actually give you the proof of residence. So that needs to be as trustworthy as possible between you and your client. So the RICA, once you're in the RICA tab, I don't know who has logged in there and actually went to go and play around on the few options you get, the few tabs that you will find available on your RICA tab. We call it the RICA portal because there's so much more information that you can find on the RICA portal once you've logged in. So the only thing is you click on your phone on the 3 stripes or lines on the top right corner. I taught this to you guys many, many years ago. They call those hamburger lines. So if you click on those 3 lines, you will find a dashboard of information linked to your Honey Connect partnership account. The first thing I really want you to start investigating and training on is, I don't know if you see my full screen now, shucks, okay. The first thing is to track your sales daily. You as a honey leader, sales consultant, you as an elite entrepreneur, I know this for a fact. We all love our reports. Michelle, I know you love your reports. I know for a fact. Roberta, Nicole, because I get queries from you guys when something is not right. So I know you look at it. Amanda, all of you guys, you do use it. So I'm really appreciative of using our portals that we create. So on the RICA tab, you find to try and track your sales daily. Nicole had a valid query coming through from her account when she double checked and checked her figures, which I completely understood, and we went to go and investigate. So before I want to go into the sales report, I just want to explain something very small technical to you guys. Nicole was an elite entrepreneur and her customer number was CAS 042, for example. She has already applied and been a Honey Connect partner on her elite entrepreneur account. She then became a team leader. So it is our responsibility to actually internally remember that her customer number is not valid anymore on this CAS 042 because it's retired in the system. So she was still purchasing on her personal SIM card, and the personal SIM card was linked to her old account. So from Honey head office's side, if you transition from a sales consultant to elite entrepreneur, or elite entrepreneur to a team leader, or maybe revert back to those levels, we have to keep each other informed and say, I am still with Honey, I'm not completely retired, and I need to ensure that all the serial numbers linked to the old account needs to be transferred to the new account. So I am honored, Nicole, you did see, you included in the emails, and I know we're going to get it resolved, and we've already transferred the short amount that we didn't pay you in a month. But it can happen, but you guys are more than welcome to request and check your sales report. It is there for you to check it, and I'm very open. I've always been open. If you find something is not completely what you expected, please not challenge me, please send it to me. I'm more than open to always assist you guys in that and get it resolved. So the Honey Fashion Accessories calculate all sales figures for your Honey Connect residual income. We calculate it from the 20th of a month until the 20th of the following month. So from the 20th to the 20th, that's when we calculate our figures. So that's why sometimes you're not getting paid on the 1st of a month. I first have to get the reporting and then from there do the calculations. I've only done the residual income for November, December on the 16th of January because we obviously were away. So that's a scenario where it took me a little bit longer, so I wasn't there in December to do the allocation. I did take leave for the first time. Okay. So you're going to select the day range. Yes.
Can I just say something? It was actually just, it was really by fluke, because when I had a look at the residual income that came in, I kind of went, hold on, I bought 25 gigs for 338 Rand. How is it that I'm only getting 21 Rand in regard to my residual income? And that's what triggered the question.
Well, think about it. You just got 100 Rand now. with the other, you got 100
with
Rand.
the rest of it.
But Nicole, I wanted to say, why 100 Rand? That's ridiculous. What are you doing? Are you even doing anything?
We get there. We'll get there.
I've already paid out about 700 Rand to some people this month. So imagine. Nice. sales consultants, not even leaders.
No.
So,
But I must say, thank you very much for all
no
the
problem.
work that you put in today with regards to that query. I really, really appreciate it.
That didn't take me too long to help you, so I'm more than happy, okay? So it's very easy. Like I said, at the top of your sales report, you will select a date range. That date range has got nothing to do with your created date. When a client joins your team, I said Chantal Ezel on there, and don't worry, this is not linked to anybody. I just use my name. I put my name there, okay? They don't want to put people's personal information. So I said customer name Chantal Ezel, total revenue, airtime, and data revenue spent. The serial number, SIM serial at the bottom will come up, and the created date. So the date that you filter just above the created date's got nothing to do when a client has joined Honey as a Honey Connect partner. The date range is only linked to the income and the revenue, the total revenue spent for that period. So that you can download it in Excel, you can do your calculations, and if you have a query, please come and we can just sort that out. So it's super, super easy. We're working according to that date range. And I know a lot of you have used your date range on your web portals before. So it shouldn't be that challenging to get that one right. Date created, you can actually literally go and see, wow, I've created 500 clients under my name. I know this person, I remember that person, and connect with them and ask them, I don't see that you've spent any data on airtime or revenue this month. How can I assist you? Where are you getting stuck? Do you still have your SIM card? Because just remember, the SIM card is only valid for 60 days. If you've entered the SIM card and you've got a number on the SIM card, after 60 days that you did not use that card and that phone number, the card and the number will be non-existent, and the number will be allocated to another person in South Africa purchasing a SIM card. So you need to try and keep up to date with your sales report to actually see where are your clients stopped. Maybe they've got a challenge, but you are now so educated, you can look at that challenge and say, here it is, let me help you, let's start from scratch. Let me even give you a new SIM card for 10 Rand. You know, I know you joined for a reason. I'll give you a new SIM card. Let's try and do this again. Because those are the people that were your loyal clients that joined you in the first of all. So use that report. On mine, my testing one, I've obviously got about 600 people on there and nobody's earning because there's a whole mix team creating testing on my account. So I'm very sad because I'm not allowed to earn anything of the test. So yeah, so mine shows a lot of zeros, of many pages of a lot of zeros. Okay. Then obviously your how-to videos on your Rika portal. Guys, this is just such an incredible tool. You literally have an option to click on anything, search the knowledge base, find out what are your challenges. If your consultant or a client has any challenge, did you ever go onto the how-to videos, search for the issue or the query, and then find the answer? Once you click on that, you can actually go and download a video and send them the video to assist them on settings, how to purchase data on airtime, where to top up, porting via WhatsApp, top up using, Ozo, debit, credit cards, all of those kind of things. You have it there. If you find something is not on the how-to videos, let me know and we'll add it for you. So far so good. I've tested all of them and I've downloaded a lot of videos. Now, I am not sharing all those videos tonight because I want you as a leader, sales consultant, or elite entrepreneur to challenge yourself this year and actually go through this tutorial, find the video and train on it. Even if you only train on, say, APN setting videos once a week. We are committed to do training, even you yourself with your teams, not only on the Honey Connect evenings, but you're committed to do Honey Connect every single Wednesday. Your working Wednesday should be focused on Honey Connect, and you should keep up with that trend. Don't worry about everything else in the world happening on Wednesdays, unless it's your delivery day or collection day. Then you make a little bit of time to at least focus on Honey Connect every single Wednesday to set you aside from anybody else on Honey Connect. Then I know there's many more options that you find on your Rika portal, but the 3 ones that I'm focusing on is the sales report, the how-to videos, and then a Honey Connect specialist. You can actually, download a PDF document from the Honey Connect specialist to help you through your Honey Connect journey. Where you start, how to sell, how to do this, the admin, the tech, everything is there. You can download those PDFs and you can share those PDFs with your teams, or focus on the topic and train on it. You might find something there that I can improve. You might say, Chantel, why don't we look at improving this part of this document? And I'm more than open to help that and upskill the rest of our business by upgrading that report. So guys, just go and have a look at it. And you never know, you might just find something or learn something that you didn't know. Okay, so that's basically the RICA training completed. It was intense, it was a lot of info, but it's super easy. So it should not feel too challenging for any one of us. The next part is how to port the client. So we all know you've got two options. Once you've done your RICA, you have two options. And your first option is to change your cell phone number, and you will get the new Honey Connect number. Should be a 063901 number. I have to remember my own new phone number. 063901 number, that's usually the Honey Connect number. So if you take option one, you can just, after your RICA, immediately insert your SIM card, and you can go and continue to your APN settings on your phone or your device. But the reason why I'm focusing on port, and I've mentioned this many, many times before, port your client, keep your current cell phone number, and switch your network. That's all that porting means. It does not mean the same as a SIM swap. SIM swap, I'll train on another stage. Porting means keeping your number. I know Etienne has a phone number for over 20 years. He didn't want to change his phone number. He switched from his previous provider, he switched over to Honey Connect, and he ported his number. And he hasn't looked back one day. He still uses Honey Connect, and he loves it. And I've mentioned this also before. On Honey Connect, he actually has his speed in comparison to other networks is insane. He can download things on Xbox that is faster than a fiber line. Over 120 megabytes per second using his phone hotspot. So guys, really, really, really go and use these kind of benefits to let people port their number. If you can port a client, you have a client for the rest of your life. You seal the deal and secure an income for the rest of your life. A person ported will be a person buying data and airtime all the time. So as a salesperson, always say option one is nice, but keep your number and let's change your number over to our network. How to port, you all know how to port is extremely easy. It's part of our benefits as a Honey Connect network. You can port via WhatsApp. You don't have to go and stand in a mall in a queue and have an agent that's not sure how to assist you. You can do it via WhatsApp. So very important is to save this number and train your the field consultants and your clients. Please train your clients the number as well, not just your consultants. Once you register a consultant, a client, teach them also how to access these kind of numbers. So it's very easy self-service where you enter the word port, you follow the prompts via WhatsApp. You only have 3 steps, verification of 3 steps to complete. You respond to your prompts as fast as possible. Delaying some responses can stop the porting process. That's not Honey Connect. That's not Mexi or our self-services issue. The issue comes with your current service provider. If you don't respond, your service provider delays it and they kick it out from their side. They kick the whole function out and they stop porting your phone. So when you start the process, try and see if you can keep up to date with the WhatsApps coming through to you, okay? It can take up to 24 hours during a work week to complete successfully. Please always understand that if you do a port over the weekend, MTN, Telkom, Vodacom, those kind of people, they're not working over weekends, even though we think so. We're not talking about the mall that's open. They are not working at on their head offices. So they're not there to support the porting process, and then it will delay over a weekend to continue on a Monday evening. So the best time to do your porting is usually around, let's say, 5 to 7 at night in the weeknight, so the porting can complete successfully. Okay. After port is successfully completed, you can go ahead and then insert your SIM card in your device if you port. Please take note of the following important information. This is so important. I am still getting queries where people are struggling to do their porting, or actually, to do their porting. And then I ask for all the communications sent to Mexi on the issues that they might have experienced. And I can clearly see that the porting issue is coming from a SIM card that's SIM locked or SIM blocked. Okay. Just so I can give you another tip, a person that goes and purchases a cell phone at Pep, Makro, Pick n Pay, Ackermans, if they purchase a phone there, they need to ensure that phone is not SIM locked. And how do you do that? If you're going to look at the stand where all the phones are displayed, right next to the phone, you'll see a little MTN badge, or you'll see a Cell C, or you'll see a Vodacom. Those phones are SIM locked. It's usually phones under 3,000 Rand. But I went to go out of my way and I found phones under 3,000, under 2,000 Rand that's not SIM locked. Teach your consultant and ask them before they're doing this process, where did you purchase your phone? What type of phone do you have? And is your phone locked? Did you purchase it on an MTN, with an MTN SIM card? Or did you take the option? Some phones will say in the display, will have a phone there and they show all 5 networks possible that you can put in there. Then you know the phone is not SIM locked. So it might be sometimes, it's 1% of the queries I'm getting is regarding this. So it's not the biggest deal. It's just a very important training point to teach, especially when you have new consultants joining your team. So guide your customers to send port to this 063-901-0001 on WhatsApp, and then to follow the prompts. It does not have to be a WhatsApp account linked to the number they are trying to port. So you can do it from a different number, but I would always say, I suggest, obviously you're going to have to do the porting from your current phone number that you want to port, the one that you have that you want to keep. But sometimes people don't have data and airtime to access, so they can do it from a different WhatsApp number and still do the porting, because you will enter your cell number that you want to port. So that is an option available. So it's just a small take note information for yourself. Okay, porting training is completed. Is that easy enough, guys? It's not too difficult, right? That's very easy. So I know when people hear port and they start getting to this function, they're like, oh my word, it's too technical. But really, it isn't. It's really, really easy. It's even easier to do this than go into the mall and asking an assistant to help you in your current mobile network. So 3 is to insert that SIM card. So if you're changing your cell number, we just went through it, but if you're changing your cell number to the new Honey Connect number, you can insert your SIM card after you have completed your recap immediately. If you port, please ensure your client does not insert the SIM card until they have successfully completed the port process via WhatsApp. The final step of your port process will show like this. Step 3 of 3, port complete. Your port has now completed. Please put your new Mex app SIM card into your phone. As easy as that, the step will tell you to enter the SIM. Please a reminder to tell them, if you port, please do not enter. Do the recap. If you want to port, we can't insert your SIM while after we've done the recap. We first have to port you, then insert the SIM card. Okay. And the insert SIM card is completed. Sounds nice. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. Okay, so number 4. Here is the APN settings. This is the settings that scares people. Guys, we are working on a shortcut to ensure that anybody can do APN settings by just clicking on install on the devices. There's just a few devices that actually do not give you that configuration SMS. And if you are getting the SMS on your Android device after you have inserted your SIM card, after you insert your SIM card, you get an SMS. It will say install, you click on install, and it will automatically set up your APN settings. If you're not the lucky one, you might have a Hisense, Nokia, I don't know, Xiaomi, I still don't know how to pronounce that, guys. Anyways, iPhone, do not receive an internet configuration message. So you'll have to... Yes? Say that again? Okay, I thought maybe somebody's helping me to pronounce the name. So you have to just set up the APN settings yourself. And it's not too difficult. People feel like it's technical. It's not difficult. And if you have not if you have not done your configuration message yet, your internet or data is still not going to work. You have to follow the following steps. So the Android internet is very similar to your Huawei. It's very, very similar, but you're going to go to your phone settings. You're going to tap on mobile network and cellular and tap on mobile data and your access point names. That is APN. If you didn't know what APN means, it's access point names. You tap on the 3 dots on the right corner to add the new APN. You say add, literally, change name to MixApp, change APN to ws.mixapp. There's no spaces, and please make sure there's no capital letters. Sometimes people put capital WS dot capital MixApp. It won't work, guys. That function and the APN name should be all lowercase. You will leave out the rest. You don't have to change any other settings. You save it. You'll go back one screen and you'll select your MixApp as APN. The dot needs to be on MixApp and not on MTN or any other network. It has to be the dot or the selected area needs to be on MixApp. Make sure you've set it on the correct SIM if you have a dual SIM phone. Because you might have a dual SIM, which is the lovely one. They might be SIM locked on SIM 1, but SIM 2 they can still use. Wonderful Honey Connect. You switch your airplane mode on and off, and there you go. On your Huawei, it's very, very similar. So I'm not going to read every step here. The only thing is number 5 is you're going to tap on 4 dots in the right corner instead of 3 dots. The rest of the settings are exactly the same. On your iPhone, you will go to your phone settings. This is even shorter than the Android and Huawei. So you will go to your phone settings, tap on mobile data, tap on mobile data network, change all the APN names to ws.mixapp. Remember, no spaces, no capital letters. Your mobile data APN, MMS, and personal hotspot should be changed to ws.mixapp. So in the iPhone settings, there is just a few more. The data APN, MMS, and personal hotspot that needs to be changed to ws.mixapp. And you switch your phone airplane mode on and off, and you'll be set and ready to go. Immediately go into an internet browser, go and Google Honey Fashion Accessories, or go and Google Facebook Honey Fashion Accessories, as long as you Google Honey Fashion Accessories. If it works, all good. Okay, so APN settings done. Wow, it seems like we're going through this. Okay, so if you find any challenge, and this is again, we have to just make sure we train this as the correct WhatsApp number. If you find any other challenges during these few steps, when you log into your portal, click on the Rika tab and check the how-to videos for assistance, and you are still getting stuck, but you would like to rather chat to a human being, all that you have to do is contact our customer care line. We call her Megzi, and Megzi's number is 063 901 0000. Team, remember, please, the 00 or the 0001 at the end is the port self-service number. If you send a query to that number, that's a robot. It's not going to assist you and give you customer care. You have to have the correct number. You have to have Megzi's number saved. You can keep this number saved in your phone at any time. You might be traveling somewhere and you might struggle with connection, and you would like to find out if that area is covered with connection, and they will tell you, oh no, MTN tower is out in the area that they are working on it. So you might need this customer care line many, many times in your life. Easy as that. Save the number for Megzi. Do not try and port via Megzi. Megzi is not a port number. So they will just refer you and say, this is not the number for port. Please, refer to the correct number. Please don't try and do Rika via this number. Your only way to Rika as a Honey consultant, elite entrepreneur, and team leader is through our Rika portal. If you are trying to port, if you want to Rika via WhatsApp, you will never earn anything from Honey because we can't link that Rika to our database. So always important to also remember that. Okay, so download your Honey Connect app. We've created this amazing new QR code. Well, it's not new anymore, but we created a QR code for you so that you can scan it in and it will go to your Play Store and download the Honey Connect app. You still might have some people on Meg's app. You know, guys, we have blocked people to use Meg's app. And I wish we could have our own app a lot faster and in advance. So we did it at least at a time where we're still new. We've got our own app. Please go and download the app. And if you can't, if you scan the QR code, nothing is happening when you click on open link. You can go to Play Store, App Store, or App Gallery and just search Honey Connect. And it will come up. You'll see our design, our black and gold, and that's where you can download it. Okay, so the next thing is once you are in your Honey Connect app, a lot of people, this is one of the questions that does arise all the time, is vouchers. Where do we purchase vouchers? What is a voucher? Where can I buy airtime? A lot of people don't have access to go on the internet actually and use our Honey Connect app. One of the first things you can train them on is you do not need internet to use Honey Connect app. You can access your Honey Connect app at any time. The only thing is, once you make a payment, the purchase, if you go to Ozo or credit and debit card or scan to pay, you'll have to switch to your banking app, and your banking app uses data. So that's the only little gap. Even though you can go into your app at any time, if you are going to make an internet bank payment, that's going to cause you to use data. But the app itself for us is free. So a person that wants to buy a voucher will be able to access the app and enter their voucher number without having to connect to internet. So that is the benefit of having a voucher option. So you've got one voucher, OTT voucher, and blue voucher. And this is where you can purchase it. Your one voucher is available at PEP, Flash, ShopRite, Checkers, Ackermans, Hi-Fi Corp, Incredible Connection, Bradlow's, Rochester, House and Home. And there's a PEP everywhere. So I have had a question, here and there, let's say 3 questions since Honey Connect, where people say there is no one voucher at PEP. Unfortunately, if PEP does not provide a one voucher, you'll have to go to a ShopRite, Checkers, or find just another store. Some PEPs might be very, very small and limited to have these kind of things. Doesn't matter, one voucher is out there, and you'll see it even in Spaza shops. Spaza shops even have one voucher. Your OTT voucher, did you know if you go into your Capitec banking app, did you know if you go in there, okay, did you see that you can actually buy an OTT voucher in your Capitec app? So you do have an option that in some of your banking apps, you do have an option to buy the voucher if you're not sure or don't trust the process, or you can buy a voucher on your app, like an electricity voucher, airtime vouchers, and all of that. You can buy it there, and you can just enter the voucher number in your Honey Connect app. You can also get it at Makro, Game, BP garages, and Celtics garages. They are also everywhere, the garages. So it's very possible for you to find an OTT voucher. Then the blue voucher. Also, you can get blue voucher in your Capitec banking app. You can get it at Pick n Pay, Checkers, Spar, Shell garages, and also at Celtics garages. So there's unlimited resources for you to go and find your vouchers. Me personally, I just love to tell a person, use your app and make a payment via your banking app. It just works better. For me, it works better. It's much easier, but you'll have people buying vouchers. Remember the one thing about a voucher that you enter into your app becomes airtime, not data. When a voucher is entered into your app, the airtime that you have from that voucher, you can use the airtime in your app and then convert it into a data bundle. Once you convert it into a non-expiry data bundle that we have, you'll see you'll get your 10%, your extra data bundle. So if you buy a 1 gig, if you convert your airtime from your voucher into a 1 gig data bundle, non-expiry data bundle, you'll still get your 100 megabytes for free. So people might say, how do I get my 10% extra for free? You just convert that voucher airtime into your data bundle, and then you get your 10%. Okay. So if you cannot download as a client. Some of our clients won't be able, they might not have a smartphone and they cannot access our Honey Connect app to enter the voucher. You are more than welcome to use our USSD code. All that you have to do is, just like any other network, we have one. You're going to do *136*0* the voucher and then hash, the voucher number and then hash. Or you can just say *136# and you just follow the prompts to enter your voucher number. So we do have a USSD code. You don't have to worry about just getting into the app to load your vouchers. Okay, so the other Honey Connect payment options that I said, now we talked about vouchers. So easy as that. You'll select your data bundle. If you are in the app, you select your data bundle. You'll see it highlights it into a gold block. And then you click on the top up, select your product bundle that you would like to purchase, and then select your payment options. So these are very nice. If you are using the Honey Portal when you pay for your open orders, you're already very familiar with this. If you have, remember now, like I said, if you have airtime from your voucher, you'll use the Honey Airtime option to convert your airtime into data. And then we have Ozo. We're very used to Ozo, and we have another instant EFT option. So super easy. Select the option you want to pay, and you click on buy 6 gig data at $229, and then continue from there. Remember, you have to train your people. They have to switch between the banking app and your Honey Connect app to approve the purchase, just like any other online shopping, because they might get stuck here and say buy data and hope something will happen. It's a very, very important point to teach them. You have to actually jump between 2 apps to approve that payment. It's the same training you'll give on the web portal when you give your sales consultant the payment portal training. Okay, so we also offer you other bundles, not just non-expiry. Yo, I'm doing good. 12 to 7. Yeah, okay. We also offer you other bundles, not just non-expiry data and airtime. Yes, yes, honeys. We do pride ourselves on the fact that we have non-expiry data bundles that other people don't have. I've never seen anybody else, touch wood, but Capitec that offers a non-expiry data bundle, but they only offer a 1 gig, not 10, not 5, not 6. So when you buy 1 gig data from Capitec, it's 45 Rand. And every time you have to buy a gig, it's 45 on top of 45, on top of 45, on top of 45. We offer you different bundles, but we also give our other client database, the 30-day and the 14 days and the 7 days or whatever, those kind of bundles. We do offer that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Can you please tell me where can you buy a data bundle for 1 Rand? Because people will email me and say, Chantal, look at this amazing data bundle that they offer. And I will like, okay, can you show me your 1 Rand data bundles? So if you're going to buy the 30 megabyte 7-day data bundle, you want to have 300 megabytes for 7 days, you're going to pay 10 Rand. So I know for a fact when I use my Waze and I run out of data, I quickly want 100 megs just to get to my destination. But now I can pay 10 Rand instead of paying 29 Rand for 300 megabytes, and I'll still use it up with my WhatsApp and all my images and things, and my TikTok and my Facebook, only Facebook page. But yes, 1 Rand bundles. I really challenge you to bring me a network that gives you a 1 Rand bundle. Okay, I'm not giving away prizes if you win, but it's out there. So you're going to look at these prices and compare this to any other network. They will not beat our current promotional prices at all times. Yes, they have promotional prices, but they are limited, let's say limited time periods as well. Okay, these prices can change and are only available for limited time. So don't expect the same promotion to be available next week, although our 1 Rand bundles has been running for a very, very long time. Okay, so let's install your Honey Connect app and a little bit more about detail that you find on your Honey Connect app. Residual income, our most important part. This is what we're here for. The residual income. So again, it gets a little bit technical when you go up levels, but if you're a consultant, just focus on the part that I discuss about sales consultants tonight. A sales consultant will earn 10% residual income on their own direct Honey Connect clients. A sales consultant can also earn 1% residual income for every new referral or every new consultant that they refer into the Honey business that will also sell Honey Connect. In other words, I am a sales consultant. I'm going to ask my neighbor to join my team and become a Honey sales consultant. I sell Honey Connect. My neighbor is going to sell Honey Connect. Whatever data and airtime my neighbor and my neighbor's clients spend on data and airtime, me as the referral will be getting an extra 1% residual income. So this is a massive selling point for recruitment, because you can now say, okay, I am a sales consultant, but I know a friend that's a spaza shop owner. So instead of making the spaza shop owner my client, I'm going to tell the spaza shop owner, you become a consultant, you are linked to me as your referral, you become a sales consultant, you earn 10%, and you will also 10% on all the clients that you connect under you. Then now I'm sitting on the side getting 1%, and I've never even met the people that he sells to. Never ever. I had to get one consultant in my business that has a whole network of people that they can sell to. And 1% might sound little, but if that guy can connect 10,000 people, you will get 1% while you're doing no sales. You don't have to do any work. And this is an opportunity of a lifetime. So as a consultant, you don't have to be an elite entrepreneur now to get an extra 1%. You just have to refer more consultants into the team. Okay. The elite entrepreneurs earn 11% residual income on their direct clients. A team leader earns 11% residual income on their direct clients. On top of that, an elite entrepreneur will earn 1% on her direct sales consultant's total data and airtime spent. That means the sales consultant and the sales consultant's clients. That's total.
Rules of ride and the big slice.
Okay, that total data and airtime spent under her consultant's clients, the elite entrepreneur earns the 1%. It's the same concept as the sales consultant's referral. It's just your team. And then the team leader will also earn 1% on her direct sales consultants and also her direct elite entrepreneurs' total data and airtime spent. A team leader will not earn on the elite entrepreneur sales consultants in our phase 1. We're still on that phase. We can't add another percentage to our database. We already have the best deal that we got from Mexteam, better than any other network. So we're just happy with what we have right here, focusing on growing our teams. So let's look at the Visual Honey Connect residual income. We've seen this screen so many times, and I know if you close your eyes, you can now see it in your dreams. But if you are a sales consultant and you only add 10 clients per month each, and each of those clients purchases only 200 Rand data and airtime, your earnings for a year can go up to 15,600 Rand. But we're on month 1 now. Please visualize this picture. You're on month 1 now. Month 1, connect your 10. Commit to it and keep on connecting 10, 10, 10, 10 a month. In December, your earnings will be 2,400 Rand. 2,400 Rand from not selling anything and only one SIM card connecting one client, hopefully porting them to commit to buying data and airtime. 120 sounds a lot right now, but start January. So in December, you have 2,400 Rand, which is even more than some people's butterfly overrides. 2,400 Rand in December. And with all the November specials and December specials and great promotions we are running, 2,400 might be the minimum you get in December. You wake up one morning, you've got 2,400 Rand, you've got no idea where it's coming from. This is a real making an earning while you sleep venture. See the journey, focus on this, and think about what you can do when you get money in your bank without lifting a finger that morning. So guys, get from your power of 10, work on the power of 10, and get to your month 12 with that kind of earnings every single month for the rest of your life. And obviously, double up the next year and double up the next year. Again, I'm going back quickly to the matrix. needs an income, can't find a job, cannot afford to go to uni or college, but they need an income. They might get 30 a month because they've got lots of friends. Not like us that hides in life now, work life, work home, work home. They still have lots of friends they connect with. Think about that person that you can offer this opportunity to make 2,400 Rand in just 12 months from doing one SIM card sale. If they are motivated enough, they will triple this in 1 year. Okay. The next one is, this is when it gets a little bit more complicated, is you join Honey as a consultant, become a Honey Connect partner. Now, this is where the referral comes in as a consultant. They join and become a Honey Connect partner. You will earn as a referral an extra 1% earning on your referred sales consultants. So if they add 20 new recruits and adds 20 new clients per month, your earning is 3,120. Now you think, this is so little. But that's 3,120. You didn't even have to make the sale. You had to refer one consultant. You had to refer a consultant. You didn't even have to. You refer the consultant and get them connected. You actually basically sold one SIM card to the person you referred. One SIM card. They went out there. They did all the work. They connected clients. And here you are making 3,000 Rand from literally connecting one person. Sometimes we look too far ahead for our own clients, but not focusing on the potential income you can make when you just connect one person into the business. Elite entrepreneurs, easy peasy, and a team leader, your 11% on your clients, get 17,160 a year, which is basically a nice bonus, extra income, a tank of petrol, and hopefully by month 12, you will be able to get that 2,640. It might just pay for travel to, geez, petrol is expensive, halfway to Durban. Yeah. So you never know. Yeah, or give a very nice Christmas to your family. So basically, this is a start for you to start. But that's only connecting 10 new Honey Connect clients in a month. I'm almost there, guys. And then obviously, yes.
Quick one, I need to leave. I've got another session with my team now at 7. So you're just going to check if somebody comes in. All right.
Okay, at least
Thanks,
I'm happy
darling.
we're on 41, Nicole. We're on 41. We're almost at the end. Thank you for everything.
Okay.
Love
Thanks,
you
darling.
guys. My heart looks like a circle. Okay, there it is. Okay, so basically, this is very important for you as a leader to also see how you can make this 3,120 a year a benefit that you have by only getting your sales consultants connected. And then the last one, big one, important is if you're a team leader or elite entrepreneur, you add 10 new personal clients a month, and 5 of his or her sales consultants are doing exactly the same. You're earning a year 24,960 with your extra 1% you're earning as well. 24,960 for a year is really a nice income if you never had it or you really need it. And we all go and need something comes up. I know our wash machine broke yesterday. So where am I going to have the earnings now just to get it fixed? You understand? So that 2,000 Rand could have been in my pocket without me having to go and sell something. And it could help all of us, benefit us, and just help us on our daily lives when we need that spare change. And then this is the huge incentive. Oh, it's getting dark here. You guys can't see me, but making noise. Okay. This is a massive incentive we have. Thank you again to our amazing team. Everyone can be a winner. We are not selecting only the top performers. Every single one of you can be the winner. If you get a minimum of only 7 activations for a whole month between 20 January and 20 February and win free, you can win free non-expiring data from us. Each of your 7 clients must purchase at least a minimum of only 29 Rand data or airtime. So you have to recall the client, activate the client, and ensure they purchase only 29 Rand of data or airtime. Guys, this is not a big ask. We're not asking you 300 Rand data or airtime spent. They only purchase 29 Rand data or airtime to help you as a Honey Connect partner to qualify for this incentive. And this is how it works. For every new client you connect, over 7 clients, you get another free non-expiry gig bundle. Not a 30-day, a non-expiry gig bundle. So it's 7 gigs, win 1 gig on 7 gig, 8 gig you win 2, 9 gig 3, 4 on 10 gig. So you get my example there. So we're adding on 1 gig, 1 gig, 1 week, 1 gig. When you add, sorry, I said 7 gig there. It should be 7 clients, 1 gig, 8 clients, 2 gigs, 9 clients, 3 gig, and 10 clients, 4 gig. I'll update my slide tomorrow before I send it out. But that's how it is. So if you can connect 10 new honey clients, which is your power of 10, between 20 Jan to 20 Feb, you've got lots of time. It's Valentine. Everybody wants to connect during Valentine, especially if you have a long distance partner. So that is it. You can earn extra free non-expiry data bundles. And then the top performer will also get a 25 gig. So we're obviously going to say well done to the one that gets the most Honey Connect activations between this period. And that person will get another 25 gig non-expiry data bundle from us. So I think this is a massive incentive. It's going to probably cost Megs lots and lots of money. And they are more than willing to give it to us. This is the month. This is the period. We will connect more clients than ever before. So I'll fix my little 7 gig, 8 gig, 9 gig, 10 gig hand error there. But isn't this exciting? You can't see me now. It's so annoying. Hold on. Okay. Maybe you can see me a bit now. Yeah, but isn't this exciting? Woo! It's exciting, right? So I'm so happy, guys. This is huge. This is huge. Imagine now you refer a new consultant in the business and you say to them, this is the incentive that I can offer you when you join. We can get you this. This is an incentive to recruit. It's not only to get clients. And even if you have a client that connects 5 clients for you, you've got a neighbor and you get your neighbor to connect the whole family in the house, you say, I'm going to share some of the data that I win because you connected the client. I'm going to give you 2 gig of mine that I win because you've done that. So think out the box and not just use this for your own personal benefit. You can use this as a benefit to share your winnings with your clients. That helps you do it. So this is it from me. This is my training. It's 4 minutes past 7. I did all of it in just an hour and a bit. I was very scared that we're going to do this in 2 hours, but I'm excited. I'm blurry here, and I only had 2 sips of red wine, but I'm super, super excited, and I can't wait for us to have a huge, huge success this year. And I am going to check who's been online tonight. I am going to hold you to it. I'm going to follow up with each one of you. Expect a phone call from me in the next week, okay? And I'm going to ask you where you at. You've been at training. What's the problem? We can do this. So I'm going to stop the recording quickly. And then if you have any questions that I might have missed, you're more than welcome to voice it. But I think it's best we talk the Q&As. We leave that off the recording that I'm going to share. So again, thank you so much for joining. I'm stopping the recording and then I can ask you guys, questions.